Hi, I am Brio RaShawn, and this is a Thrift Talk. If you're interested into that, stay tuned. But before we get into any of that, let's handle some business. First of all, I heard that YouTube won't be telling you about my videos. So if you want to know all things me and all things thrift and all things vintage, you should subscribe. And you should also click the bell so that you can be notified every single time that the girl posts. Also, you can head on over to IG and follow me so that we can stay connected. If you didn't know, I also have a physical blog, like a website. So that's more tea about where I thrift and all the things that I love to do. So please go ahead. Let's be friends. I recently went thrifting at one of my new favorite thrift stores. And I love it because everyone was so nice. It's very, very well organized. And if you go thrifting, usually at like your more traditional thrift stores or donation centers like a Salvation Army or a Goodwill, you typically don't find the most organized or clean areas. Some of them are very clean, others are kind of just like, you know, a free-for-all. But when I find like signature thrift stores or vintage shops, they're very curated, they're very organized, everything is very clean, it's very, very shoppable. And for some people that don't really know anything about thrifting or don't like to thrift because of the cleanliness or the organization, this place is really, really good and I freaking love them. So I went to a thrift store called Elii Ormond thrift store, and they also have something called Elii Ormond boutique. And so basically it's at the same location, but on certain days they pull out all of their vintage pieces and they're priced a little bit higher. So for example, if this were just in the boutique, it would be $15 instead of the store's price, which is $7.99. So basically once it gets filtered into the actual thrift store, it becomes a thrift price. But if it's being sold in the boutique, which is more of just the signature vintage shop, then it's a little bit pricier. And that is because vintage clothes tend to be more pricier if they're not found at a thrift store and they're found at a curated vintage store. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, let me just start with these very cool pants. So these are the pants. And they have like this really, really cool design. I don't know the language, but it just reminds me of like the Indian culture and I just love them. And I love a fun pant and this color is beautiful. And I'm really into turtlenecks right now. So all of these color options gives me a chance to wear a lot of the turtlenecks that I have that are in various colors that I got recently. Then I have this really cool shirt. It's a men's shirt. If you see my other thrift haul video, you know that I shop in all sections, and this one was $4.99. So yeah, like this is super, super cute. Love it. And then we have this sweater. Funny thing about this sweater is I actually saw it like bundled up on like a dresser and I wasn't sure if it was someone else's, so I was like, is that for sale? And the manager was like,
yeah, it is for sale.
And so I was like, I need it. It's $4.99, but look how cool it is. So there's like eyes, but then there's also these, and they look not like eyes as much, but these are definitely eyeballs. It's pretty much summer now in LA, so I don't know when I'll get to wear this, but I'm also a freeze baby and I'm always cold, so I probably will wear that sometime like in nighttime with like shorts and boots. Real Ariana Grande vibes. This, I'm really into printed blouses. I love them. They're like so cool. I just like textured prints because it's easier to get dressed, in my opinion. Like you can look put together faster, easier than when you have to like build an outfit. I feel like sometimes I'm really like monochromatic and all the same color or all the same hue, but then other times I'm like, I want to spice it up with some prints like today. So yeah, this is one of my favorite items and it's very long, so I'm gonna try to like hold it up. But it's a, I believe, traditional style kimono. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it would be because of the cut. This is like traditional to a kimono. I don't know the history behind that cut, but I love that. So it's like really cool and I love denim. So this is like awesome. I paid $5.99 for this. So it's like really cool to find something like this at a thrift store because at a vintage shop, it could definitely easily be sold for like a lot more money. Also, this top, again, feeding the blouse. Love it. It gives me very like Hermes Gucci vibes. They have a lot of vintage shirts that are very similar to this, almost identical even. This is a vintage brand and it's called Alfred and Dunner, but I've also been seeing them a lot when I thrift in LA. It's not a brand I don't think I've ever come across when I was on the East Coast thrifting, but it is definitely a brand that I have come across a few times actually since I've been thrifting in LA, so that's cute. I do believe it's vintage and I do believe this was the one that I Googled, but I Google a lot of the brands that I come across. And then this sweater, again, I'm gonna buy a sweater no matter what.
No matter what.
Period. I'm gonna always buy a sweater because I live for them. And anything that's like this, like it's paisley print, but like the blue detail is so bright and vivid. And this would be what I would traditionally be trying to find, like shoes or like earrings. My rings go perfect. Like it's a moment. And I literally, when I'm thrifting, I'm always kind of going through my closet, like how is this gonna function in my closet? Do I already have an outfit that's like ready? And as I sit here now, I have a winter outfit. So again, hello, hi. It's really cool. It's like a jacket moment and it's reflective. It's double color. I don't know what you call that. It's a red and a black, but then it's reversible. So you can get that solid black or you can get that red and black action, which I really like. It doesn't have a collar. It's very snatched in a cut off way. So you can wear like a nice choker or necklace or something like that. This is not vintage. This is just something that I just wanted. And it's literally like a poncho blanket. So I bought this because when I fly more, I'm gonna need something. And this is like the perfect thing to just have. This was $7.99. I love the print and I was like, get in my freaking bag. I would love to get a vintage one. I had to buy this. I don't know when I'm gonna wear it, but I love it. And it's beautiful and has like the little neck, like peekaboo action. It was $6.99 and has splits on the side. I don't typically wear dresses or go anywhere I need to wear a dress, but I absolutely love a dress moment, so I buy them from the thrift store because they're $6. And then eventually if I do a photo shoot or something like that or something creative, I definitely will wear that. So I typically buy, because also a lot of my friends model, do creative projects, and living in LA, I just buy things because you never know when you're going to need them. Backpacks. I don't know why adults don't wear them more. They're so great. And this one is cool because it has like drawstring. It looks like it's had a lot, and honestly I love that about it. It just looks really cool, handmade. It's not, but it looks it. $4.99. $5 backpack. Like no one's gonna have a backpack like you. It's really cool. Love that. Got a cool blue belt. I like belts. Belts are really good because they actually help you keep your waist snatched. So I always go off for a belt. And like I don't belt everything that I wear, but I do like moments when I do want to belt things, or if I'm wearing a high-waisted denim, I like to have a belt that's actually for high-waisted because that can also be annoying. But I have a lot of belts and I don't wear all of them. So very nautical, perfect for the summer. It's just like a little bomber jacket. This is the Alfred and Dunner person that I was saying. So again, hello. And then $5.99. So these pants are fun. Now I wasn't really into the fatigue in colors, but these, I like them. Also like shooting and stuff like that. Like I will buy things that I don't typically buy because sometimes with fast fashion, I think it's overpriced. If I come across it in a thrift store, I'm probably gonna buy it. This was $8. And a girl actually came out of the fitting room with them and hung them up. And she said that she didn't like the way they fit on her, so she wasn't gonna buy them. And I did not try them on, but I bought them because they needed to come with me. This jacket is also reversible, which I think reversible jackets are super cool. It's funny that this thrift trip I bought two because I do not own anything that is traditionally reversible. There are things that I just decide are reversible, as I do with most of my clothes, but this is really cool that it actually is reversible and that the pockets work on both sides, and they have like unique pockets to each side. Like I think that's very, very cool. Bought these pants. They're Liz Claiborne. They say petite, but sis was not petite, okay? I like them for the very Floridian print. I went to college in Miami, so a lot of my like really tropical prints and stuff that I actually have is because I live there, and a lot of their clothes, especially at their thrift store, is very tropical. And I find that like when you thrift around different areas of the world or city, state, or whatever, you find certain types of clothes, not just like brands, but also like literally like style, like very thin fabrics or very heavy fabrics. You can be surprised and find like the oddest things at a thrift store that's, like I said, in Los Angeles, where it barely rains and you can probably find like a really dope rain jacket. This shirt is not probably important to anyone, but I love this old school prison shirt. Like, I love the stripes are so bold. It just seems like it'll be so cute with like a pineapple, a red lip, a pump, and some denim or like black leather pants in the winter time, some printed pants just because you want to print out. Like, it's just really cool, and it's the only thing that I own like it. But yeah, so then we also have this number. So this is this very long dress moment, very pretty tropical color. I'm more than likely gonna wear this as like a top, like a vest, and wear like a turtleneck and jeans or something like that. It's really cool because the linings, there's two different greens. So it's like this green, but then it's another green. So when you see it, you kind of see like this reflective color in the skirt, and that's really, really, really pretty. And my other favorite item besides the kimono is this bag. Is so cute to me. I was literally at the checkout and all of a sudden I saw the bag and I was buying it. It's so cute, and then it's like blue and green and it's just cute, and the inside is like nothing though, so you gotta like use cute little bags and stuff to keep your things together. Actually, when I buy bags that don't have things in them, I typically buy those cute little zip like makeup bags and just slip that in there. That way my stuff isn't jumbling all around, but that also I can like, you know, keep it secure and buy the purse, but also know that the purse is not 100% functional. But that's it. That is all the things that I got from LA Road Thrift Store. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I'll be doing a lot more of these. You can expect a video from me on Sundays, so please be on the lookout for that. And like I said before, don't forget to click that bell and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.